custom. So introducing first, down in the bottom left hand corner of Yonsu, we have our blue Zerg and a stream representative of the day. It is X5.PiG. On the other side of the map, the runner-up of WCS Season 1, it is Team Advance KingKong. Silly. Oh, well, anyway, it looks like KingKong right now. He does have an overlord spotting there. I thought we might have an early pull coming out, but the overlord spawned just as I looked up. So, confusing me there, KingKong. Don't do that. And, yeah, PiG, basically both of these guys were actually the grand final of last season's grand final, and PiG took that out, winning 2 best to best KingKong and take that #1 position over to America. And unfortunately, none of the players that advanced last year were able to make it to Premier League, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we will have faith in him. And again, this season, of course, and taking it out. And what is KingKong doing? He's going for that hatch first, whereas PiG, playing it safe just in case KingKong had something up his sleeve, is going for the pool first. Yeah, PiG was the winner of the last game there, Hunter. Oh, the last game? Oh, no, last time. Sorry, I was just reading the chat wrong. Oh, well, okay, anyway, actually, did you do that, KingKong? You did the old Piggy-roo move. He's actually using PiG's build here and actually going... actually, no, PiG would go pool, then gas. KingKong is taking a little bit of a greedier route and going gas before pool. And just wants to get that speed out as fast as possible and do what he can with that. Now, what is PiG doing on the other hand? He does take a gas now. It isn't completed, but KingKong already mining on that gas right now. He does have that second base about to pop up for him as well. And yeah, it'll just pretty much slow down from there. So while we wait for a little bit of stuff to happen, a huge shout out to Blizzard, of course, for holding this qualifier down in this region. Another big shout out to Baldy from ACL, and ACL in general, for adminning this tournament for you guys and just getting the players together, of course. And also a huge shout out to the fans and the viewers who are here today watching either this stream or the other stream. I don't mind as long as you're watching one of them. And yeah, big shout out to you guys, of course. So thanks a lot. Okay, so it looks like KingKong has got his speed on the way already. PiG is not far behind with his, so there's not too much of a gap there or a timing that KingKong can exploit, really. I mean, he's about 20 seconds ahead there on his metabolic boost. I mean, so that's not really going to cause too much of a headache unless he has a massive link sitting right out the front and speed finishes, which I don't really expect KingKong to do anyway. Because it can be risky, of course, if PiG decides to throw down a spine crawler. There's a couple of queens sitting on the door. And PiG actually looking like to go on the aggressive side and throwing down his Baneling Nest very, very quickly here. KingKong, actually a bit of a pause coming out from PiG right now. Might be getting a little bit of lag, which is a little bit unfortunate for him if it is. Oh, okay. So he forgot to set himself on busy. That's a little bit unfortunate there, but there we go. He should be fine to go now. And 3, 2, 1, ready to go back again. PiG setting up the countdown, no problemo. Alright, so it looks like KingKong is actually setting up defensively right now. He's going to poke in with his links. He's going to be able to see the... yeah, he does get a click on that Baneling Nest being made, so he does know what that is, and he's getting his actually static D up before he found that. So yeah, he's going to be pretty happy with that. He has a spine crawler building up at home. He's got his queens out now. He probably will start another queen. I'm sure he would. It's KingKong here. And he likes to have his defense. Okay, yes, he does have 2 queens down here actually right now. So that was his 3rd queen popping out. So he can wall off his natural ramp there with those 2 queens. And he's actually sending a lot of lings across the field right now. PiG does have a couple of banelings being made. It looks like they should be done in time for KingKong's lings to try and get in. But he almost does sneak in. No, he does sneak in. This is problematic for PiG. He needs to get those banelings up there, and he's actually going to split up pretty nicely. These banelings are in trouble at the back too, but they need to get onto the creep to be able to get something done, and PiG is starting to lose a lot of drones, and he mismarkers the banelings there. He just kind of walks right past the lings. He could have gotten a nice detonation off there, but it was a little bit unfortunate, and KingKong will get out, and he does get a couple of drone kills for his troubles. So nice little play there by KingKong, just to throw PiG maybe just off a little bit there. as behind this is actually getting his Voltron and his evolution chamber ready to go. He's actually getting his second one. He needs a little bit of a wall right now, but he's trapping his drone. There we go. And he's able to remake his evolution chamber there anyway. So what is Pig doing behind this? He's throwing down his own evolution chamber and his own Roach Warren as well. So basically both are doing the same thing, but King Kong is going to be favouring the double upgrades, I think, or he's just trying to defend against the massive lings that is trying to bop in at his door. There's no transfuse on that front queen, and he sneaks in. There's banelings coming through as well. This could be problematic for King Kong, as one baneling does get through. He does get a nice detonation off, so that's a lot of weak drones that he can pick off right now, which he does capitalise on, and he's going to sneak into the main now with his single ling remaining. And probably just get a little bit of a scout off maybe with it. Yes, he does. He's going to just dive around, have a look, maybe have a click on the extractor, see how much is mined. No, he doesn't need to really think about that right now. He's actually going to hide it off in the corner there, but it's not really going to get anything done. It's only one baneling. He can't really detonate an entire mineral line. So both players playing pretty safely. We're actually seeing both players go down and get their third bases at roughly the same time. Both players getting their +1 missile. Roach speed is a little bit behind though on Pig, I believe. I don't think he is at lair. He just doesn't have the gas right now to get his speed. I think that'll be his next option. No, he's just going to make roaches instead. Helicopter flying over, if you guys can hear that. And it looks like King Kong has made a little bit of a mistake there. He's made too many drones go over onto that extractor, but he has 3 gas working at the moment to keep that roach. Basically, it just keeps his roaches going out very nicely. As he sends across the map right now, he's Pig has a lot of roaches of his own right here back at home, and he has a spine crawler, so he's not really going to be able to get anything done, King Kong, unless he sneaks down, gets a few bops off on this base, and then walks out. But no, he does scout it off here with a Overlord. He knows it's there. He doesn't want to risk getting trapped in a corner if Pig decides to get in and around on that one. But King Kong now utilising that second evolution chamber is going to throw down the Carapace very early. He does have his roach speed now. Pig starts his roach speed, and that could be a bit of a problem for Pig right now. I mean, he's got his roaches here. He's going to force King Kong away with his roaches, but he doesn't. King Kong has speed, whereas Pig doesn't, and you can see that's how easy those roaches can get away with that speed upgrade. I'm not sure if that was a changeling or something that he just took down there. I think it might have been. But his third base is now established, King Kong, and as well as Pig's is done now, so he's transferring the drones down there. So is King Kong. So both are basically somewhat equal on their work account. Pig is just kind of wandering around the map, trying to see if there's anything he can pick off right now. But right now, King Kong has got a pretty nice overload spreader out now. He's got a very nice vision. He can see where Pig's roaches are at all times right now. And he's actually going to force Pig away right now because Pig sees the force coming his way, and the speed is going to be costly for him because he's going to start losing roaches on the chase home. But he does get on top of the wall here, and he doesn't have high ground vision, whereas Pig can just kind of keep barreling down that ramp. But who has the superior roach count right here? It looks like Pig wins that engagement and pushes King Kong away for now, as the upgrades are about to kick in for either player here. +1 Carapace is about to finish up here for King Kong, and as Pig's has only just kind of started, so he's going to have a little bit of an upgrade advantage in that point of view, but it does take a lot of roaches to make sure that does work, of course. And Pig throwing down 10 drones right now just to make sure he stays in a good position. He knows he has 57, so 10 is good enough for him to just completely saturate his 3 bases right now. Okay, so what have we got going over on King's side of the base? He's got his +2 Carapace on the way already, whereas Pig is only just getting his +1 Carapace. I mean, he's very far behind in that upgrade in retrospect. But King Kong looking to take a 4th base here. He's going to destroy those rocks, take a 4th base. He doesn't really have a drone heading over there now, but it wouldn't be surprised if one starts moving over there pretty shortly. Now, the overlord coverage from Pig, let's check out what he can see. And he's got an overlord there to spot that front base. He's got an overlord spotting, an overseer, sorry, spotting the gases and stuff, and just having a look around. He sends a changeling in to have a little bit of a look as well. And to see what that's going to get done, he does move it up into the main. Okay, so I got a little bit of a spot on there. He's going to have a look, see what he can see in the main. There's really nothing in the main here for King Kong except for a spare gas geyser and just the lair in general and the spawning pool. So just the general tech up there in the main, whereas the rest of it is sitting at the front of the base here for King Kong, and down at the bottom he's actually getting himself a macro hatchery as well. Pig getting one of his own. And Tunneling Claws and Burrow now coming out from King Kong. So he wants to be a little bit more aggressive with his roaches when those upgrades do hit. Of course, so +2 is now on the way. It's almost finished as well. Burrow is getting there. Tunneling Claws is getting there. So when that timing comes, Pig could be in a little bit of trouble, but he does have overseers, I believe, of his own. He does have 2. So there's one over on this side of the map, and I'm not sure where the other one is right now. Oh, there. No, okay, there's a roach. Anyway. The overseer from King Kong does get pushed back, but it does get a little bit of a scout off to see what Pig has anyway. But both players, actually, the roach count is a little bit in favour of Pig, and he does have a spine crawler here at the front, and he actually doesn't have a 4th base. Actually, King Kong is still not taking this base, actually. He did clear the rocks. Pig is going to try and swing around. King Kong is trying to swing down here to this 3rd base, and he has a nice concave. Pig is a little bit out of position here. He needs to set up behind that spine crawler, and some good volleys going off straight away here from King Kong, and now he repositions away from that spine crawler. One side is getting picked off from that spine crawler, but it's not doing too much. Check out that roach count from either side now. It looks like it's going in King Kong's favour. He's pushing forward. He's got the timing correct right now. There is no +2 carapace here for Pig, but infestors do pop out right at the right time, and this might just help Pig out holding this spot off. But no, as are his reinforcing roaches. They're coming in now. He does lose a lot. Another fungal coming down. He actually loses an infestor there that did have energy, and that's a problem there, of course, for Pig. And King Kong re-maxing on about 32 roaches coming out of production there, as he traded pretty well there, but it kind of ends up pretty even in the end. Pig does not have that +2 carapace, so that could be costly for him. But at this point, there's a drone ready to take that 4th base. Finally, King Kong takes that base. I felt he should have taken it before he went down and got that engagement. Then it would have been ready to go. Now he's actually caught a lot of Pig's roaches off guard here. They're trying to kill rocks, and he hasn't turned them around yet. Now he needs to get his own roaches up, as actually some sneaky roaches trying to burrow into his main. King Kong trying to pick Pig apart right now. And Pig is in a lot of trouble with the roaches still doing damage up in the main. They're actually being a pain drawing roaches away, but it looks like Pig is holding the front right now. He's got infestors. He doesn't have any fungals left on him, and no, that upgrade could be just the turning point right here for Pig. He's got a couple of infested terrans here to tank, but the reinforcements are here for King Kong. He is taking a supply lead now, but the rest of the roaches are coming down here from Pig right now. But the burrow micro has started here for Pig, but he needs to leave, and he does. King Kong, he's going to regather himself. There's still a roach alive up here. He's going to lose himself an extractor, which could cause a bit of a headache here for Pig. He needs to remake that as soon as he can, but he's just ignored it. There's a couple of roaches heading over there now to deal with it, but he can just burrow. There is no overseer though to deal with it. And King Kong is going to swing in once again for another attack. The spine crawler is up. There is no fungals on these infestors. They're just kind of dead weight at the moment. And King Kong does have a superior roach count in this battle. He also has the superior upgrades once again. But actually, Ventral Sacs being researched here by King Kong. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or not, but he is winning this roach battle. And looks like Pig is going to go down in game number 1 as the roaches keep surging forward here for King Kong. There's still no fungals on these infestors at the back. King Kong's roaches are looking massive. One fungal does get off though from one of Pig's infestors up on the high ground there. He does have another one, I believe. Yes, he will throw it down. He does get a little bit caught out here, King Kong, but he still has the superior roach count, and he is just going to keep pushing forward. He even catches an infestor there. He's catching more and more roaches. His supply count is up by a mile. More roaches coming down here for King Kong, and it looks like this could be the end of game number 1 here for Pig, as he keeps surging forward, and he burrows and leaves, and he's going to just regen and probably re-attack. He's got more and more roaches coming down. He's going to have the superior roach count at all times if he keeps attacking right now. He's actually 20 up right now. He comes in, snipes a few of those spine crawlers before they can burrow, and he's jumping in on top of this army. A couple of infested terrans trying to come down to buffer, but it's just not going to be enough. King Kong is stepping forward with more and more roaches, more streaming across the map right now. And this is just looking pretty dire for Pig right now. The infestation pit is going to go down, and GG, Pig is going to tap out, and King Kong takes game number 1.